Hey guys, Dr. Charlie Ware coming to you live again. Your leading doctor, a natural doctor for natural medicine and as well as natural pain medicine as well. Coming to you for a really quick update on a few things and to get you to understand four supplements that you should have in your medicine cabinet and also start to take to actually decrease your pain and also increase your oxygen rate in your body as well. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Old time favorite that a lot of people clearly forget or we don't understand why we take it, but the omega oils. The omega oils, especially 3 and 6, are phenomenal for being anti-inflammatory as well as helping the blood vessel stay nice and supple as well. It's been shown that the omega 3 and 6 are phenomenal for the cardiac muscle itself, as well as the fact that it helps to clean the cardiac region out, including the blood vessels and also the arteries as well, thus getting the inflammation out of the joint and also out of the arteries and venules as well. What that really means is to allow better blood flow, is allow better oxygenation to the actual organs and also the muscles as well. So it's one way for your body to, again, get more oxygen and also decrease the inflammation to also decrease the pain levels too. Another one that we may also have heard about, but commonly not sure how to use it really, is going to be something called ECGC. It's a green tea extract. The ECGC has been shown in many clinical studies around the world. And it was a big fad some years ago, but it sort of fell off. But I still love to either have it in formulas or tell patients to take it because it's been shown to actually help oxygenate the brain. It actually brings more blood and actually oxygen to the actual brain itself. Of course, it's anti-inflammatory. It has a great antioxidant properties because of the fact that the way the ECG works, it actually has different pathways that allow the ATP or the energy packs of the body to actually boost themselves up a little bit more, as well as, like I said, it's anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and a lot of the dead, broken brain cells actually are able to be flushed away by using this ECGC because it brings a lot of oxygen to the actual brain itself. By doing that, what's going to allow the brain to do is actually clean itself a little bit better, function, and actually detect whether there's pain throughout the entire body or should it be attacking anything else as well. So I love ECGC, as well as ECGC has been shown to actually help cellular repair. That basically means that the shape of the actual cell will actually stay intact a little bit longer once you start using this ECGC, or again, it's commonly known as the green tea extract as well. Blue-green algae. Blue-green algae is something that's used for by many different tribes around the world, but been used for many different years in different ways. I like to use the normal extract of it, but you can find it in spirulina. You can also find it in chlorella and things of that sort. Why is blue-green algae so important? Blue-green algae has been shown to be one of the most oxygenating things out there in nature. It's pretty close to our own hemoglobin cells as well, but it actually has other things inside of it. It has so many different trace minerals inside of it. When you speak of the zinc, the copper, copper is very good for repair organs, things of that sort. You're looking at having high magnesium, high again zinc rays, selenium. These things that we sort of forget about that we actually need in our body. Potassium. The list just goes on and on and on. It's actually huge, and it's very not huge, but it's high in protein as well as B vitamins. I mean, when I say B vitamins, I say vitamin B1 all the way down to B12 as well. Is one of the few things in nature that actually has the B12 being bioavailable very easily, and actually has the folate acid inside of it too. So it's very good. And then the last one I want to talk about is going to be something that you may have never heard of, but it was actually featured some years ago on Dr. Oz show. It's called Cordialis. Cordialis is actually a Chinese herb that we've been using for, let's say, over 4,500 years ago when it was first discovered. And the reason why we've been using it for that long, we showed that it's actually able to reduce pain. But then, of course, I'm doing a lot of chemical reactions with it and things of that sort, but doing a lot of research with it and doing a lot of chromatography and things of that sort, trying to figure out what's really going on and what's really making it work. We've shown that actually the cordialis is able to actually reduce inflammation in the actual nerve itself. It actually helps the nerve function better. Thus, they actually have different ATP packs that actually make sure that the nerve itself, so if you have some sort of nerve pain or spasmodic pain that the nerve is overreacting on, it'll actually help reduce that. It actually helps break loose a lot of those bonds and things of that sort. So it's very good for controlling spasm pain and also nerve pain as well. So few of these things we actually do have in some of our products. I mean, we do have, you know, the blue-green algae in some of our products, but also definitely the Cordialis is actually in several of our products, of our pain products, and also anti-inflammatory products as well. That's one reason why we use these things, not because, you know, they're like, you know, the hidden secrets, because of the fact that a lot of the reason why they're not being used widely is because people don't really understand on how to use them. So that's why we try to put this information out to make sure that you're using it properly and you can actually get the maximum benefit out of it. It can be kind of hard to find some of these things, but the omega oils, again, it's something that you got to have in your system, especially if you have any, you know, diabetes, hypertension, you know, I mean, heck, even a sickle cell patient should be on some sort of omega oil, because of the fact is that it help keep the blood, you know, nice and supple. The actual bonds for the actual blood vessels and also arteries are very, very supple. You want to make sure that the actual those vessels stay nice and soft and things of that sort, and not easily torn or not being taut. So being the fact that you have these oils in your system, those are the bonds that you actually want to have connecting in there. People often ask me and say, well, Dr. Ware, you know, I'm taking these oils, I'm taking all this stuff, you know, how about my cholesterol? Oddly enough, what happens is, of course, your body does need cholesterol. Cholesterol is what actually repairs a lot of those tears inside of the actual artery or also vein. But when you start having these good oils, they actually start to help clean that out and improve the circulation, you know, of your blood, but also improve your cholesterol rating as well. Same thing with the ECGC. That's why I say it's such high in antioxidants. It actually is a nice vasodilator as well. So by keeping that vessel nice and open, again, less likely to cause pain. Also deals with pain and inflammation, as well as swelling too. You know, inflammation is swelling, but again, sometimes we don't see the swelling that goes on inside our body, but it will actually help that as well. The blue-green algae has been shown clinically to actually improve digestive function. We know a lot of individuals are on a lot of different medications, so these medications can actually decrease the functioning of your bowels, things of that sort. The blue-green algae can actually, again, help oxygenate and also push the water through the body and help you defecate a lot easier as well. So you definitely want to stay on the outlook for that and different products to make sure that you have a sufficient amount of that, and about usually a milligram of that a day. I'm sorry, 1 gram of that a day. A milligram is very, very minute. So definitely make sure you get at least a gram of that, at least a half a gram to a gram of that a day in your system, and you'll see how your body starts to respond. And the Cordialis, you normally don't want to take a single herb by itself, but what you can do is make sure that any formulas that you have has it in there, or if you're taking it by itself, make sure that you're taking it in a dose that, you know, is beneficial to your body as well. As I always say, guys, you know, I always go off the information that people ask me. I always get questions. People ask me, you know, what supplements should I be taking, you know, over and over again. I try to give you things that are very specific to your case, you know, in that situation, but also try to introduce you to new things that you may not know about, or, you know, sort of forget that they are still beneficial and very, very cost effective as well, too. So the 4 that I just gave you is very, very cost effective. They're very, very beneficial, especially with pain cases, inflammation cases, things of that sort. But also it can actually help increase the oxygenation in your body. Excuse me, I can barely say that word today, I apologize. But also it can also decrease the pain because of the fact that it's decreasing the inflammation in your body as well, improving the circulation in your blood, and also improving the health of your blood vessels too. So again, guys, if you ever have any questions, always feel free to give me a call, or you can also leave the comments down below. Don't forget to hit your notifications, so whenever I come online, you can always be right with me. I can give you this great information over and over again. Again, my name is Dr. Charlie Ware, one of your leading natural medical doctors for pain management. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.